Hi, this is Neil, the host, creator, and everything else of the Ancient History Hound podcast. As you've probably worked out, this isn't a regular episode. It's an update, but don't worry, it's nothing serious. This podcast is a hobby which I've grown to love, but it's quite a demanding one. As it's just me, I come up with the ideas, do all the research, draft the notes, create a script for the notes, record, edit. Yeah, you get the idea. And all of this eats into the time that I have spare after work and pretty much most of my weekends. And this spare time is naturally now something the fates like to make sport of. My best laid podcasting plans can be disrupted through illness, personal stuff, and even the occasional just not being up to being able to make good notes from a book or revise a script or edit something. There's a lot of things that I need to be at a good level to do, and sometimes after a hard day's work or other stuff, I'm just not there. One of the challenges I have is frequency, and I like to try and keep the balance of not rushing anything out until it's as good as I can make it. And the last episode I released was back in mid-January, so you're probably thinking, where's the current one? It's a fair question. Well, the last couple of months have been, let's call them entertaining, and March is pretty much looking that way, with all sorts of real-life stuff happening, which means that I don't have much time to do any kind of podcasting. What this means then is that the next episode, which is a continuation of the mini-series on ancient Sicily, and a very good one by the looks of things, will be dropping around middle of April. So that's the middle of April that the next episode from the Ancient History Hound podcast will hopefully be hitting your ears. The reason I'm telling you this is because I was worried that you might think that the podcast had ended or something else had happened. So I just want to reassure you that I'll be back and you'll be able to listen to the next episode in the middle of April. Now, of course, if you've got an ancient history itch to scratch, you can find my ancient history content in other places. If you're not doing that already, there are my videos on TikTok, YouTube, where I am Ancient Blogger. My Instagram, X, and Blue Sky is similarly Ancient Blogger. And I now have a subreddit. That's a group on Reddit which is specifically for one thing. In this instance, it's for this podcast. It's called Ancient History Hound, obviously, and it includes all types of content, so videos, photos, all sorts. And recently, it celebrated a bit of a milestone, because when I opened it, I didn't think I'd get 10 members, but I've actually got just over 1,000. And of course, there's my website, which has been going a lot longer, ancientblogger.com. And if you want to get in touch, and I've had some really nice emails, well, you can do so via ancientblogger@hotmail.com. Thank you so much for your patience on this. And until mid-April, keep safe and stay well.